More Friday the 13th video game news. John Carpenter's Toxic Commando, and Fangoria puts the tear in Tuesdays, all on this Monday edition of Spill the Guts.
I like it spooky.
Hello and welcome to the start of another week. My name is Clint, and in addition to being one-third of the I Like It Spooky Horror podcast, which puts out a featured news, reviews, interviews, and entertainment show every other week, I am also your host here on this 5 to 10 minute tri-weekly horror news blitz roundup every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, Spill the Guts. Today is Monday, June 12th, and this just in. Following up on a story brought to you last week reporting that legendary Friday the 13th composer Harry Manfredini announced involvement with a new upcoming video game adaptation featuring our favorite Camp Crystal Lake slasher Jason Voorhees, BloodyDisgusting.com reports per the official Twitter account for the Friday the 13th the game that the license for the current multiplayer game will be expiring December 31st, 2023, and that the game will be delisted from digital stores and no longer sold physically. If you do own the game, it will still continue to function through at least December 31st, 2024. The team has made the decision to reduce the price of the base game to $4.99, and any DLC packs will be going for 99 cents each. The Twitter post continues, quote, "We will continue to offer the title and content at that price point right up until it's removed from digital and physical storefronts. As of this reporting, it is unclear if the game will remain playable in offline mode against bots after December 31st, 2024. In other video game news from BloodyDisgusting.com, it was revealed at Summer Game Fest that John Carpenter returns to the gaming world with Toxic Commando, aiming for a release on consoles and PC in 2024 from Focus Home Entertainment and Saber Interactive. Toxic Commando is a cooperative first-person shooter game powered by Saber's Interactive's Swarm engine. Quote, "It's exciting to be collaborating on a new video game with Focus and Saber," says Carpenter. "Look, I really like shooting zombies. They keep telling me that they're called the Infected. Please, they're ghouls, dude. They blow up real good and there are a ton of them. People are going to love this game." John Carpenter's Toxic Commando cuts to the point when it comes to its story. A science experiment to extract power from Earth's core goes horribly wrong, waking the so-called sludge god, an entity capable of transforming people into zombies. Players will be able to play solo or cooperatively, choosing from a variety of deadly equipment such as grenades, katanas, and regular weapons, and special abilities to create the perfect loadout against the undead nightmare. According to Saber, there will be a closed beta test ahead of the game's launch. You can sign up for it on beta.toxic-commando.com. Also, be sure to search up the trailer for the upcoming game on YouTube.
On my mark. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give love.
And it's time once again to pause for station identification as we hear from our podcast network, the PFPN.
You're listening to the Prescribed Films Podcast Network, home to hundreds of hours of free podcast entertainment. The shows on this network all have a common goal, providing you with the best discussions about movies and other forms of entertainment media. The PFPN hopes to fill your earholes with audio joy. Visit our website with links to all the other amazing shows at www.thepfpn.com. Thanks for listening.
Last story of the day is time sensitive and comes from Fangoria, as they report that Fangoria presents Terror Tuesdays on Pluto TV. A horror triple feature curated by the fine folks over at Fangoria hits the streaming service Pluto TV every week during the month of June. Each week, a member of the Fango fam will personally select 3 titles with a theme of some sort, and the party starts every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific on the Pluto TV Terror channel. Things kicked off last week with Beyond Reanimator, Burnt Offerings, and Byzadium. That lineup is a hard act to follow, and we will be eagerly anticipating what the Fango team has put together for us tomorrow night. Perhaps the best part, it's all free on Pluto TV. That could be a pretty catchy jingle. And that does it for this Monday edition of Spill the Guts. Heading into your week, don't forget that you can find the I Like It Spooky Horror Podcast on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, and remember to subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. That way you can drop in on the new feature episode that was released into the wild yesterday, where we discussed the 1977 William Shatner cult classic Kingdom of the Spiders. And as far as more horror news, well, I will talk with you again this coming Wednesday on another edition of Spill the Guts.
Hey, what's wrong with you, man? Show some fucking respect for the dead, will ya?